Hello everybody, this is 54 Newstar, and this is the review of the M5 Stuart Lite Tank. This is probably one of my, next to the M3 Lee, not M3 Lee, the M3 Stuart is probably one of my most favorite tanks in the game. Decent armor, due to the fact you can ding off a good deal of shots. Not every single shot, you will get pulverized in this tank too. But the tank gives you one edge, the gun. The gun I have on it right now is a howitzer M3 gun with 14 rounds per minute and a damage of 175 to average damage 175, average penetration 38. Let's go into a little bit more detail on the gun with services. Okay, so the high explosive rounds that you usually shoot out, use in a shootout, has a penetration of 29 to 48 millimeters. Kind of low, but the damage is 131 to 219. The same amount of damage that you use on the M3 Lee high explosive rounds. The high explosive anti-tank heat rounds are really good too. 69 to 114 millimeter of penetration and 83 to 138 damage. We're actually going to be using actually, let's not use any of those, just because I really want to show you what this thing can do without them. So let's get to some of the more basics of this. Speed is 58. If you go in the 40s, upper 40s, don't be mad. This thing is really good. Turret traverse is not slow. It's up near the higher end of fast. It's really good, but it's not epic at all. Okay, the hit points 340 is a bit not on the low side, but again, you really want to use this tank for, hitting the enemy hard, standing out, and you want to use this like a heavy tank because it looks really great, but it's not. It's a light tank. It's not great for standing out and fighting. It's good for quick attacks. So let's get right into it. So we're going to Sacred Valley, which is a really tough map. If you're a small tank, you can survive as long as you don't get smashed. But it seems we will deal with a whole bunch of tanks way above us. M3 Lee, I can easily maneuver around. The M3 Lee is a good tank on its own and can take on the M5 Stuart. A problem is that they tend to not move as fast. If you've seen my M3 Lee tutorial, or not tutorial, but survival guide, you'll find that you use an M3 Lee as an anti-tank gun, not as a actual tank. So what we're going to do is, toward the lower end of the map, there is a little bridge. We're going to actually use that bridge to help us. So the good thing about this is that it does have a decent speed. I am going up to 60. I have upgraded almost everything about this tank. Yeah, basically everything about this tank, and that's when you really, really have a good tank. Only bad thing is that the actual turret has a weakness in the fact that it is open. If it's closed, you get a little more armor, but I just like this because I get more armor on the sides. It's just more dangerous for the actual causing a fire. So around here, okay, let's take a pause, get some bearings. Okay, we get some enemies right there. We can take a bridge. I just gotta find that bridge. I love this map. Ooh, we could do some pop shotting right here. Uh-oh, he's seen us.
Critical hit.
Critical hit, but we did no
Critical
damage.
hit.
Again, we got a hetzer right here. Our best bet is to just surprise him. And let somebody else deal with him. But we got some... He gets a backup. He's got an AMX.
Critical hit.
He do some damage. Let's keep moving. Okay, he got taken out. I had to deal with this AMX.
Critical hit.
Did do some damage to him, but he did some damage to me. Let's keep moving. He's got 1% life. I can take him and use him as a kill. We got KV1 on the line. I'm gonna drive this guy crazy. And I have to withdraw. Could you get out of the way? Thank you.
Ricochet. This vehicle is hacking.
And that's where you get to the air. Because I was using it as support. You use it as support. You get around, you move in, and you take them out. Because we were trying to take this bridge. I think it was the AT2 that shot me, I believe. But I was taking some shots. Several dinged off. Again, I was taking other shots, and I died. But this thing can move around pretty fast, and its gun is really good. Hopefully we were good enough to actually win this game. It is a tie. So let's stick around just to see what happens. Okay, we got a locust here. And he's trying to get to the get to the enemy side and then just take them out. Okay, it looks like we're gonna actually win this. The KV1 does have 5 kills. Hopefully our KV1 can take him out. Also, we have a Panzer IV, which is a decent, really good tank. Looks like one of our guys is going to try and cap. No? Ooh, I think he's gonna try and take on the AT2. Which is taking on not the M3 Lee, but I think it... Yes, the M3 Lee? Oh, he's got a KV coming up on him. But he has a friend. Another KV1. Now the KV1 should actually back up and get behind a house. Now, that was a lucky shot. We do have one tank left, an AT2. With 1 kill. And it looks like he's trying to cap on our side. but I think that we won. So again, the M5 Stuart is not a go in, a destroy tank, it is a support tank, it's an I'm going to annoy you tank. So I got 610 experience for that. I almost got 7,000 gold, 7,000 cash with that, and not gold. I took on an AMX 40. I did 5 total damage, that's not really good. I took on a Hetzer, 82 damage, 2 shots, and injured his gunner and his loader, which is really good. I was wondering why he didn't actually try to shoot me again. I took out a KV-1's track, and damage upon shooting the track, I did so many damage, so that was actually a really decent gun. Now let's repair this bad boy and send him out to another test so I can show you guys what else he can do when he's on his top game. Again, a lot of people say, oh, you're in a tank, you should survive. No, you're in a tank, you're going to die. Okay, seriously, I'm on the bottom of the rack and I'm going to die. I'm a support tank. I'm annoy the enemy to death so they look at me and not the other huge tank on my team taking them out. So that's what these tanks are for. So again, I'm going to actually try to get into the Abbey, where there is a safe zone, and you can monitor it. Also, I'm supposed to scout, so, you know, oh, I got a Chromo, is pretty fast. Oh, dude, slow down. Let him go first, he can take some shots.
One of our tracks is damaged.
And he just killed me. So that was an unintentional play. I thought that we would be, you know, taking the Abbey area, whatever, as a sort of fort, and it turns out everybody's gonna go on their own little way. So, okay, I think that was it for this. Sorry about the last game, but we could win. It's a good spot for, you know, holding down the enemy, as long as your team is there. Again, what do I think about the M5 Stuart? Great scout tank. Good gun. If you're used to the speed and you can aim properly and you can stop for 5 seconds, aim, and then shoot, you're gonna actually love this tank. And on a good day, I can rack up 3-4 kills and or a handful of injuries, and just allow everybody else, you know, take the kills while I take in a whole bunch of injuries. Injury toward the enemy. Again, it is a good tank. You can do, I wouldn't say you can do jumps with it, but you can go down steep hills. You can literally go down steep hills and you will survive. So I would actually keep it for a little bit, because I love the tank. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you know, if you want some questions about it, please answer away. I have researched everything about it, so I know a lot about the tank. And then just a note, the M7 stinks. It stinks a whole lot. I'm trying to save the chaffee though. So it's good. The armor, you'll bounce shots, and then some shots will just go right through you. But again, it is a decent tank that is worth keeping for a little bit. So I'll be uploading a little bit more videos, a little bit more gameplay, and some that actually show the good and the bad points about the tank. So this is just a review on it, not a full gameplay showing of it. So guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe and like. They always help. They always help out a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So then, see you later.